It would help if I unmuted myself, huh? Hello, all you beautiful people out there, and welcome to my channel. Um, so it's Christmas, and for those of you who do not celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. Um, I know some of you do not celebrate Christmas. Uh, Ever since my dad died, I don't really either. So, but whatever, you know. Um, I'm happy to be here. Hey, scapegoat, what's up? Um, I'll open the room in just a minute if you want to come in. Um, so at any rate, uh, I've noticed a lot of times that people, religious people, have a hard time figuring out what, hey, limited, um they say atheism is a worldview, and atheism isn't a worldview. It's just an answer to a question, which is, uh, you know, is there a God or gods? If the answer is yes, then you are a theist. If the answer is no, then you are an atheist. And yes, there are two flavors of atheism. There is an agnostic atheist, which the agnostic atheist does not believe in God or gods. Good scapegoat. The Gnostic atheist says there are no gods. So just wanna get that out of the way. And you know, so guys, there is the uh brain fart link. Thank you. Uh there's the link. If you want to come in, you can. Yes, scapegoat. I am of that persuasion also. So anyway, now in way of the Bible God, yeah, I'm gonna say he doesn't exist. So that's the only God that I'm okay, limited. Um but you know, not sure about the other ones. Not sure about the other gods, but you know, whatevs. Um so anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today. Um Definitely gonna call my brother, but other than that, I don't know. Maybe just put on some secular Christmas music. you know. Now, an atheist can have any other worldview except theism. And you know, I would say I fall under mainly I would consider myself a humanist. Um, you know, religious people tend to get their worldview from their religion, which obviously would be okay. Long as they don't try to cram it down my throat, I don't care. Anyway, if anybody doesn't come in, I'm gonna, not be on here very long. Sorry, I'm sniffing. I've got allergies. I live in Oregon. So it's pretty much allergy season all year round here. I don't live in the mountains. I live in the valley. So it does snow here occasionally in the valley. But for the most part it rains. So like all winter long it rains, and in the summer it's really dry. Let's see. uh if you haven't seen my Jay Dyer, I think I'm gonna split those up. In fact, I think maybe I'll keep the live stream up on Jay Dyer, but then I'll redo each question and put it in a video. So, be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna start doing more on my channel. I just had to take a break.
Hello.
Hey, Scapegoat, what's up?
Christmas is up. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well. I I couldn't hear what you have been saying for the past moment because I was trying to hook up with this link. This is the first time I've interacted online in a long time.
Oh, can
Glad to
you?
see you're still here.
Yeah, thank you. Can you put your camera down? I'm seeing your forehead.
Yeah. What, you want to see my face?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
unless you don't want me to.
That's okay. I'll show you. This is me.
Nice. Great.
Now, okay.
So anyway, what do you think you're gonna do today?
I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to play some video game that might help me Mahjong. it's I've been to be honest, recently I've been smoking weed all my life, and recently it's made me extremely fearful of other people, paranoid, and I can only attribute it to that because uh, I've never been I've never sensed this. I've never been afraid of my family
Mhm.
hurting me. I've never been afraid of a friend hurting me or killing me. It's just bad thoughts. So I have to. I'm faced with the situation that I have to quit for my mental health, and it's hard.
Mhm.
And I mean, I went out this morning and smoked, and did I enjoy it? No. Did it make me feel better, even immediately? No. It's run its course. I've done it. I've done it all my life, and it's time to quit. And I'm in the
Well,
middle of that.
yeah.
I mean, you didn't
Well,
ask for all that, but that's where I'm at.
that's okay. That's fine. I went to school. I didn't graduate, but I went to school for mental health counseling. I'm halfway through a master's in it, so it's no
Yep.
big deal. I mean, if you want to dump on me, go ahead and dump on me. But anyway, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, it's people have different um um I hate when I do this.
I know, and I'm doing it more often than ever.
Yeah, I'm
It's
thinking
water.
about going to a group home. Um and my brother thinks that might be a good idea. Like
Um,
a medical group
for
home because I have epilepsy. So
yeah,
um so they can make sure I'm okay when I have a seizure, you know?
that that makes sense. I mean, how do you feel about giving up some aspect of privacy for
Oh,
this?
I've lived in a group home before, so um as long as they let me take Tux, my cat, he's my
Yeah,
ESA, and they since he is my
still
ESA,
here.
they okay. Since he is my ESA, they can't say much about it, you know.
Right.
Um, but he's my
And the
cat,
ESA is what?
emotional support animal.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I also have depression and generalized anxiety disorder. I
Right.
never had an anxiety disorder until my dad died. The first time I had an anxiety attack, I thought I was having a heart attack. That was fucking scary.
Yeah, it's scary. It's nothing but raw fear at that point.
Well, I didn't have the fear so much as I had the so much pressure on my chest, you know?
Oh, okay. You had a physical reaction as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I have waves of I have hot flashes. I woke up to it this morning. I was like, okay, it's morning. I'm gonna wake up and do the day again. Some coffee and worrying about my teeth, having to go to the dentist, the
Yeah.
temporary pain that's involved in that. And I just started in a hot, I haven't even opened my eyes in bed, and a hot flash went over me of anxiety.
Oh.
And
Maybe it was male menopause.
oh, I'm certainly going through that because my libido has fallen through the cracks in the floor.
Can you imagine Christians popping in and they're talking about libido and menopause and all this and we're
Right.
like, yeah, so
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm in my mid-50s right now.
oh, I gotcha.
Mid-50s, and for real, I have like no draw to it, and to me that's odd. It's weird, but it's
Yeah,
part of life. It's part of changing.
I'm in my mid 40s and I'm like, am I really that old?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I'm,
my God. Limited's here. Hey, Limited. Sorry I didn't see you there, buddy.
hey man, what's happening?
I'm awake.
Yeah,
We're just talking about libido and how, if any Christian comes in, they're gonna be like, they're talking what?
we're talking about what? Talking about getting older and dealing with anxiety.
Oh, I heard that part. I've been listening the whole time.
Gotcha.
Right. How are you doing?
I'm awake.
I'm awake.
What
I
time
hear
is
you.
it where you are, Limited?
7:47.
Okay, I gotcha. It's 6:47 here. So you're in mountain time, huh?
Yeah.
I'm on the East Coast. I got
Oh,
9:48.
I'm in Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, I grew up on the East Coast.
Yeah, I did too. I grew
What
up
part?
Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi.
I was in the southern tier of New York.
Southern
Oh,
tier of New
cool.
York.
Yeah, my brother lives in a little outside Philly now.
Philly was, I forget, either 4 or 6 hours southeast of where I'm from.
Oh, nice. So anyway,
I had forgotten about you. I'd forgotten that you had or was getting a master's degree in counseling. I knew it, but I had forgotten that. It's been so long since I've interacted online.
oh,
So
it's okay. I don't talk about it too much because I don't want to brag or anything like that. And
right.
especially since I haven't gotten my degree, I do have a psych degree. So,
I think it shows. It shows in the way that you're able to pick apart Pauline doctrine and contrast that with things Jesus said and show that Paul was talking about a whole different salvation than Jesus was talking about. It is different.
yeah.
It is very different.
I call
I'm gonna
yeah,
step away from the camera for a minute so that I can get in my 84 steps on my Fitbit.
sure.
Still listening.
All right.
Yeah, actually I call what Paul was talking about. I call it Paulianity
Polyhanity.
and not Christianity. Because Paul actually, in one of his letters, Paul says something about this is my gospel, and it's like, well, fuck, Paul, it ain't supposed to be your gospel. It's supposed to be Christ's gospel. You know? Oh, I think we lost Limited or Scapegoat.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You froze. Okay, Limited's still here. I think we lost Scapegoat. Oh, Kitty.
Say hello to Lisa.
Is that a Himalayan?
I don't know. I rescued her.
Oh, she looks either Siamese or Himalayan.
I think she's probably a mix.
Yeah, Scapegoat must have dropped.
Now give me a minute here. I'll finish up my steps.
Okay. He'll probably be back. Oh, here he is. Just a sec. Let me add him. Welcome back, Scapegoat.
Hey, yeah, I lost you when I turned on my Bluetooth so I could hear better.
That's okay. We figured you'd be back.
Yeah.
So anyway,
go ahead.
Limited just showed us his cat.
I missed it.
Yeah. My kitty's here making me he's been much more loving since his sister died. At least to me. I mean, maybe he did all his lovings to his sister, and now that his sister is no longer here, he's just like, okay, mommy, you're it. So,
Right. Probably right.
yeah.
That would have gone now, so it's a good thing. It's good to have your cat be more affectionate with I wouldn't be like to have a cat in the house that really didn't want anything to do with you. It just seems to be odd. You big cat.
Yeah, I rescued him when he was 3 weeks old.
Right?
Yeah, he fell into a window well.
Fell into what?
A window well? Okay. Let me see how to. Okay. When you have a basement, sometimes you'll have a window that is on, like, right near the roof, right near the ceiling of the basement.
Uh-huh.
That's like where the ground is,
Uh-huh.
on the outside, and so then you'll have a little like a little rectangle around it, and that area right there would be called like a window well, and
Right.
he fell into the window well, and he was crying his lungs out because he was hungry and cold, because it was like March when I found him, and it was just after the tornadoes hit in Birmingham. So anyway, and he's been with me ever since. And he's 12 years old now. And his sister, I rescued her when she was 3 months old. And she was 17 when I had to put her down. But the vet told me she was suffering, and I'm like, I can't let her suffer, you know.
Right. Yeah, it's the humane thing to do. Stop the suffering.
Yeah.
Thing to do. 17 is old for it.
When you say Birmingham, you mean Alabama?
Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama. I'm sorry. Yeah. I graduated from University of Alabama at Birmingham.
Probably
And,
probably a little too early back then to have been able to meet Godless Engineer and Godless Granny.
oh, Godless Engineer, I think he lives in Huntsville,
I think you're right.
which is about an hour and a half north of Birmingham. I don't know where Godless Granny lives.
I don't think they're too far apart.
Okay.
And she's doing a live stream later today.
Cool.
Similar to what you're doing here, I think. She might be doing the same thing to have people joining, if I read it correctly, but we shall see. So my plan is to get about 5 miles of walking around in early this morning after my hair finishes drying a bit, and also upload some stuff to my hiking channel, maybe even make some educational videos as well.
Oh, cool.
Those don't go on this channel.
My Jay Dyer video, the live stream I did for answering questions for atheists, I'm thinking about like doing that in a video format, like taking my time, you know, like with my live streams, I don't watch them beforehand. I just do it like off the cuff stuff, you know.
Right.
But I'm thinking about reformatting it and really thinking about my answers and doing it in a video format, leaving the live stream up, of course, but just doing it in video format.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with repurposing stuff.
Exactly. And so anyway, but like I said, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do today. Definitely gonna call my brother later on, but other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just lounge around and eat my Marie Callender's turkey dinner and I don't know, play some secular Christmas music and who knows what else.
So you're gonna listen to Mariah Carey then, huh?
Probably not. Mariah Carey's not my type. More like
Many octaves.
more like the classic Christmas music, like, Jingle Bells and White Christmas and stuff like that.
What if Mariah Carey went metal?
Mm,
Oh,
the only metal that I've really listened to is Disturbed,
Okay.
and I don't think they're quite metal the um in like the rock metal format. I'm not sure exactly what they're considered. They did a cover of Sound of Silence, and
It was
that's how
terrible.
I discovered them at first.
Unfortunately, that was a terrible cover.
Oh, I liked it. But I mean, I like the Beach Boys Sound of Silence better. I will say. But you know, but
harmonies must be.
what?
I said the harmonies on that must be incredible from the Beach Boys.
I think you mean Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, I thought you Beach Boys actually doing it. But I could imagine with their harmonies, they could make it sound good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I like Beach Boys, Mamas and Papas, Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, I'm kind of an old fart when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, I like I even like Sinatra. So, but I'll also listen to stuff like uh Garth Garth Brooks, even some of Dolly Parton, although not a whole lot of hers. Leanne, um,
Leanne Rimes.
yeah, thank you. Um, let's see. Who did Strawberry Wine?
That was the Carter daughter.
Who?
The Carter daughter. I can't remember her name, but she was one of the Carters.
Ah,
One of the. It was either one of June's kids or Johnny and June both had her, and I'm not sure someone had one parents or not.
Yeah.
Remember that Strawberry Wine is one of the most saddest songs possible.
yeah, it is.
Good.
But I have quite the eclectic musical palette, as you can tell. All the way from country to rock and roll to classic rock to 30s and 40s music. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
I like to
But anyway, have you heard of Chris Mallard?
Oh. Would you like to hear The Sound of Silence?
Sure. Which one? Which group?
I'll tell you in a minute. Can you hear it?
Just a minute.
What's that?